Good morning, my lovelies. We are in the basement of my new house. A whole lot of sorting. A whole lot of ammo to find here. I don't care about big iron right now. Oh, there's more places to sleep if we need it. Okay. Just come down here. I guess that's why this was sold for 5,000. It's got a lot of good stuff to it. A lot of pre-war books. Nice to read. And an entire area of just stuff. There we go. Alright. A laser RCW. Ooh. Fancy. This just has all the fun stuff, doesn't it? Place for everybody. A nice bathroom, too. It's just one great big room of stuff, ain't it? Still, if I want to make some alcohol. Laundry room. Fairly clean bathroom, all things considered. This is nice. Good Springs Home Security Terminal. History of the Underground, Part 1. After getting to know the locals better, I met a man called Frankie, who knew a huge amount about that nearby underground. Turns out he lived down there for a while, when it was a more peaceful place. During his time there, he studied the history of the place. After a few whiskeys, he agreed to share this information with me. This is what I learned. The underground is more than just a series of caves, as I had first assumed. It used to be a vast city built below New Vegas as a refuge from the pending war. Apparently, many of the wealthier citizens of Vegas could see the looming war as inevitable and banded together to form an alliance. One vault was deemed too small for this group of New Vegas citizens, and the standard Vault Tech rulebook entry stated that no personal possessions can be brought into the vault. It was enough to persuade the alliance to create a new alternative. Together, they set about hiring the best available contractors and architects and builders with no expense spared, and in conjunction with Vault Tech, began plans on an underground city. In January 2076, construction began. At this point, Frankie's memory gets hazy. By now, I think the booze has gotten the better of us. I remember a few more facts about one of the main power stations, blowing up 20 years ago. Now the place is infested with endless floods of ghouls and mutants attracted by the radiation and shelter. Apparently there's still a group who lives somewhat peacefully down there, the way Frankie described when they sound like some kind of weird cult. Something about them all being united by music or something. He said they were okay, but they must be a bit crazy to want to live down there. I hope I can find out more tomorrow. The whole place sounds fascinating. I spoke to Frankie again today about the underground. He seemed reluctant to speak again at first. I gathered he had lost several close friends down there. When it came to the history of the place, though, he had plenty to say. The place is divided into several main segments called sectors. Each sector fulfilled a purpose. At the time of the war, there were 2 residential sectors and another one half constructed. There were 2 sectors devoted to power distribution, in case one failed, a shopping district, and a military headquarters. Apparently only one sector is still safe for humans. There were also many connected caves which had to be left incomplete after the war broke out. Within hours of the first launch, the whole of the underground was sealed off from the outside world. Once the war had reached its swift end, it did not take long for the people gathered below Vegas to realize that the city above had gotten through relatively unscathed. Few left, most returned with stories of martial law and major civil unrest. Few more chose to leave and do what they could to help out above ground, but the vast majority chose to stay put. Throughout this one building came a major hub for people going in and out of the underground. That building was an office block that, before the war, had been specially designed to withstand, to the best of its ability, a local nuclear blast. I can't read today, apparently. After the war, it became a broadcast tower of sorts and is now owned by a ghoul by the name of Roach, who makes his own music. Frankie tells me he spent a good deal of time with Roach. Despite not having a taste for his music works, which he described like angry machinery. Roach was a music producer when the war broke out, though not a particularly successful one. Even back then, he said he felt like everyone had been listening to the same records for over 100 years. I know what he means. After the war, he helped out with the local military to try and restore order to the area. When it became clear the gangs were taking over, he took to exploring and adventuring on his own. At some point, he stepped through one too many rad pools and his skin began to fall off. Luckily for him, he became a ghoul rather than succumbing to radiation poisoning. He even told Frankie it was the best thing that happened to him and that he plans to now live forever if he can get away with it. Now he makes music like nothing else in the wasteland out of computers of all things. I thought I knew a lot about computers, but I have no idea how to turn a keyboard into a piano. That's for sure. The more Frankie told me about the underground, the more I wanted to see the place for myself. I've set about selling some of my computer tech and weapons to local merchants so I could hire an NCR bodyguard to go to North Vegas and to Roach's broadcast tower. I don't know if I will be back to Good Springs again. T. Haggard. So I guess that's why he sold the house. Interesting. Alright, Sonny. We need to make our way to Primm today. I'm gonna make you something that'll help. Something that'll definitely help. Alright, here you go.
Let me see what you got.
Here, have cheaty collars. That'll make you stand a whole lot more. I have a feeling we're going to be coming across a lot of punishment. Alright, it's nice early in the morning when we have Primm to get to. Hopefully we won't run into too much resistance from the powder gangers. They seem likely to be pissed off that we, killed Joe Cobb. So Frankie's from some weird underground. I'll have to ask him about it some other time. See maybe if he has some work for me. I am finished. Travel onward. Going
That's
to
the
be
right idea.
aggressive. I don't mind. Certainly come in handy. Oof. I think the game forgot I had things set to very high load. I have to check something real quick. Yep, everything's nice and up. Well beyond the maximum.
Over here.
Nice shot. Plasma rifle. Oh. How convenient. I have a plasma rifle. Oh, look, a key. What if I open this? Does. Oh, hey, level up. Nice. Alrighty, level 3. I'm going to get lockpicked and science to 50. Bump up melee weapons to 30, so it's nice and easy. Bonsai, because it's neat. And... bright side of life, so I don't die so much. Okay. You're okay, Cheyenne, you're okay. Good dog. So what's this about? This Pataganger's here, so there's gonna probably be more. It is dark as heck.
What was that?
Whoa! What's going on?
I've had enough. I'm hit. You like that? Ah! I'm hit!
Jeez. I hate these Pataganger guys. I'll take your stuff off you, though. That's for sure. I guess maybe not. Yeah, we'll just eat a little bit today. Oh no, there's some more people here. Strange meat pie. Leave the dog alone. Stop shooting the dog, damn it. Leave the dog alone. It's my friend. think it might do well to just take care of the powder gangers as they come along. I don't care about your spurs right now. Oh, Puppy is hurt. Puppy will be okay. I am somewhat hurt. I think I will survive. I'm just gonna pop a sunset. They're really good for that. Can we avoid powder gangers from here on out? They're annoying.
I've got you.
I guess that means we're not avoiding them. Okay.
Over here.
Yikes. Good job with that gun. Does work.
I knew it! Ah!
Oh, that's a that's a that would be a mine. And this would be a very dangerous area. I didn't see the thing. I'm gonna put that down as an oof. And of course, I'm over encumbered now. Neat. Here.
Let me see what you got.
I'll give you that. Oof, that didn't help. Or it did, and I just hit the caps lock button like a dingus. Sure, that's okay. Thank you. Oof. Now it looks like Primm. Dumb gecko. Oh, hey, Prospector. No, it's fine. Don't feel bad. Soldiers setting up here.
Hey, where the hell do you think you're going? Primm is off limits.
What's going on in Primm?
Some convicts from the prison up the road have taken over the town. Everyone inside is either dead or in hiding. What's more, there are 2 tribes of raiders causing trouble in this area as well. You'd be safer heading back up to Good Springs.
Shouldn't you be protecting the town or something?
We'd love to, but they don't fall under NCR jurisdiction. Even if they did, we're in no shape to protect them.
Okay, why can't you protect them?
We don't have the equipment to take out the convicts. And even if we did, we need some extra hands for backup. You should talk to Lieutenant Hayes. He's in a tent down the road. Just stay on the west side of the overpass if you don't want to get shot.
Sounds like a plan. I don't like to get shot if I have the option not to be. I don't know, they look like they got some pretty good equipment. The NCR, huh? Let's see. You know, might do us some good to go check out what's going on in the town ourselves, but I don't know.
Hey,
Hi, Sergeant McGee.
I'm Sergeant McGee of the New California Republic Army, 5th Battalion, 1st Company. If you want to talk about something, speak to Lieutenant Hayes.
Alright.
Later.
Lieutenant Hayes, I assume. Yeah, it's a couch blocking the thing.
Hello?
Interesting. Okay, so I don't feel like messing with Hayes today, so I am just gonna head on into Primm. A couple convicts can't be too bad, right? Hello.
Come on! Come on!
Ow. Oh, nice shot, Sonny. Everything's working just fine. She says to the Twitch chat that shouldn't exist. A moment. Oh, ow.
Yeah!
Oh. That happened. Okay. So there's just convicts all over the roads. Should probably watch said roads.
Here. Go easy on it now.
Here, I don't need it.
I don't know what it was brought you to Primm, youngster, but you might want to rethink your plans. Town's gone to hell.
Who are you?
Johnson Nash is my name. Husband to Ruby Nash. Lived in Primm going on 8 years now, thick and thin. I'm a trader primarily, for what it's worth with things like they are. I also run the local Mojave Express outpost.
I happen to be a courier with the Mojave Express.
Well, I don't got any work right now, sorry to say.
I lost a package I was supposed to deliver.
I'll tell you whatever I can. You have a delivery order you can show me?
What can you tell me about this job?
Oh, so you're talking about one of them packages. That job had strange written all over it, but we couldn't turn down the caps.
What was strange about it?
That cowboy robot had us hire 6 couriers. Each was carrying something a little different. Pair of dice, chess piece, that kind of stuff. Last word I have from the office, it looked like payment had been received for the other 5 jobs. Guess it was just your chip that didn't make it. First deadbeat we hired to do the job canceled. Hope a storm from the divide skins him alive. Well, that's where you came in.
He canceled?
Yeah, I got this look when he saw you next down on the courier list. His expression turned right around. Asked me if your name was for real. I said, sure as lack of rain, you were still kicking. Then he turned down the job, just like that. I asked if he was sure it was good money. No, let Courier 6 carry the package. That's what he said. Like the Mojave'd sort you out or something. Then he just up and walked out.
Do you know where he was? Where he went?
No idea. Sounds like you two had a history for him to act like that. And turn down the money, too. Hope he didn't see any trouble in that package of yours. Maybe he thought your name was bad luck. Enough for me to say.
Some men stole my package. A man in a checkered suit and some thugs. They passed this way.
Well, now that you mention it, a few nights back, one of the townies was out scavenging for supplies. He said he saw a fellow with a daisy suit come through with some of them Great Con misfits. They was talking about a chip.
Okay, so one of them has to be the one that shot me. Do you know the best way to get to them?
Well, for that, your best bet is going to be talking to Deputy Beagle. Since they came to town, he was keeping a good bit of notes on them, and he was slinking around Bison Steve when your pretty boy friend came through. He may have heard where they were going.
Okay.
Don't go getting yourself shot.
I'll try not to. I guess we gotta go on a rescue mission. Ain't this grand. Not really in the best of conditions to deal with this, but you know, sometimes you just gotta take the risks. And Cheyenne's already off.
Had enough.
Yeah.
I'm hit.
Ow. Almost died. Next time take lethal damage suffering from any mortality debuffs, I will die.
Come on.
have 3 lives.
Come on.
Ooh. Ow. I am in pain, and why is she just throwing dynamite? Psycho. Psycho. Sunny with the dynamite. Command. Commanding. Lantern. Nope. The M. It's the... Nah, not risking it. Setting. Oh, oh, how lucky. I didn't want to risk losing the thing. Disengage them. Bison seeds, maintenance key. Sunny is going to town on the convicts. I will let her do so. Yikes. I'm over encumbered. I'm coming slowly to help, if I can. You seem to have it pretty handled, though, so... Can I take something real quick, like a buff out? Do I have any buff out on me? I know what I'll do. I'll have a beer. And... Jeez, Sonny. You could have saved some for me, you know? Hi there, Deputy Beagle. I'm here to rescue you.
I don't suppose you came here to rescue me. I'd cross my fingers, but my hands are numb.
You must be Deputy Beagle.
Why, yes, I am. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm in a bit of a predicament here. I'd be most appreciative if you'd set me free.
Here you may have information on some cons that came through here with a guy in a checkered coat.
My good lady, I believe I may have some information that would prove useful. If you would just untie my hands, I'd be more than happy to share that information I have with you.
You could tell me, or you could rot in here.
Well, you look to be a trustworthy sort. Okay, I'll tell you what I know. I overheard them saying that they're on their way to Novak. If you want to follow them, I strongly suggest that you follow the road through Nipton. There are a lot of dangerous things out in the desert. You won't have me with you to protect you, as I need to stay here and keep Primm safe.
Yeah, you're doing a lot of good protecting them. Oh, hey, level up. Gonna buff you up to there. Repair up 10. I guess the last 3 can go to evening out some things. There we go. Level 4, of course. Can I not get educated? Oof, why does that need intelligence 10? Who decided that? Smiling. Entomologist is nice. Let's go ahead and use that.
It would be so very delightful if you set me free.
I'll set you free now.
Oh, that's just marvelous. I think I'll be making my way outside now. The air's a little close in here.
Sure, run away. You don't look like you'd be much help.
Then I'll defer to your superior appraisal of character and prowess in contests of arms and see you outside.
I'm gonna head in early for the night. I'm gonna catch y'all around next time for some Fallout New Vegas. We gotta finish up stuff here on Primm and then, you know, sleep off the fact that I died twice. Catch y'all next week. Take care. Bye-bye. Are you a man, woman, or somewhere in between, or even undecided, and you're looking for some really cool, geeky anime stuff? Go ahead and look in the description down below. This channel is now sponsored by Beautiful Halo, and I feel like this is the perfect opportunity for you to deck yourself out with some nice new swag.